Cheers, Spence. Spinny, come on, pal. Come on. Good boy. Hey guys, how are we doing? Right, who do we have in today? Go on. All right, let's see if we can grab some pips. Vic Snazzle, good afternoon, sir. Mukesh, good afternoon. Jeremiah Hall, good afternoon. Let's see what we can get. Okay, Peter Cole, good afternoon. Vic, both you and Tiff are watching on the TV. Nice, proper experience. Cinema screen. Love it. Um, better make some bloody money then. The blue numbers will look even bigger. Right, I'm not really liking gold at the minute. It's just been a little bit all over. There was a potential sell here, but we didn't get a wick up. The H1 gave an opportunity on this candle here, the wick up and the sell. But where we are right now, I don't like it. So as I said this morning, bias was short, so looking for opportunities, but through this area, it just kept giving like a break to the upside and then a break to the downside. So it was just very, very choppy today. So um, especially through the mid-morning phase. So there's gold I just want to steer clear of for now. Um, the DAX, there's where we are currently sitting right now on the DAX is a nice structural place. Um, so I'm going to look for buys above the DAX high on the 30 minute, because that'll give us about 177 pips. What have we got there? 15 pips for the flip. Okay, I'm going to leave the flip alone, but I am going to go buys above the high. Got, what did I say, 177 pips. So next level I've got here is 24,100. So 23. 65, so that makes sense. So let's go just below it, 24.90, something like that. Peanut, good afternoon. Neo, good afternoon. Big Harvey, good afternoon. Yeah, Steve, good afternoon. So I'm going to put buy stops in here on the DAX. Now, so in terms of what does that look like, let's have a look at the high of this candle. The high is 23,923, 23,923. So we're going at 23,925.5. Just a slight adjustment, a little bit higher. Partial TPs going to be initially. Let me have a look what we've got here. So I'm just going to use not TikTok. What's it called? TradingView. I'm seeing around 82. So 126. All right, I'm gonna look for a few more pips on the first target because we've got lots of clear space if we can break those highs. So I'm putting a 30 pip. Hi Lisa, how you doing, darling? I'm gonna put a 30 pip first target in. Oh, so 30 pip first target for the DAX. NASDAQ is also quite similar, but I'm gonna wait for a breakout. So This was the structure we were watching yesterday, so it's just pushed up a little bit now. Below there, I'm not so keen on the 15. Higher time frame is not too bad. Preference, I'm thinking, is buys. I know we're at this structure area here, but if we think of where we are here and then we go back down to say the hourly and come across to the end, that means we're going to get above this price point, which should be above the daily resistance. So if we can nudge higher and get close above that level. Okay, a few messages just come in here, sorry. It's just joined. Alex, Anakwe, Vic, Kashif, Miguel, Guy, Text, Vista, Pierre, Black Pegasus, good afternoon, Noah, Shang. Lots of new names that I don't recognize, so welcome to the live stream, guys. We have a pending order um, right now on the DAX. So pending order means that it is an order that's placed that we haven't gone into the market. So if you think now we have it's called a buy stop entry. It's above the high of this big white candle here. So that means in order for us to have an active trade in the market, price has to move higher and go above the high in order to trigger our trade. So until that happens, it's just a pending order. It's sat there in the market waiting for price to move higher. So if price continues to fall, we don't lose anything. And if price pushes higher, potentially we get triggered in. The beauty of using stop methods to take a trade as opposed to buying at market or a limit order means you're actually buying and selling with market momentum. So it's a bit like swimming downstream as opposed to swimming upstream. So right now, if someone's placed let's say a limit order here because it was a resistance level and we've broken out of it, then, you know, price could test this area and it could potentially bounce and go back in the direction that they want. But this is a, a high risk trade, okay? Because it could be forming a false break and it could come lower. So you have to have conviction that you're going with the higher time frame trend. You have to have conviction that you're going to go in the market is moving in your favor. So if you're going to do something like that, the way that I would strategically do something like that is if I've got high conviction that the market's going to push higher, I would use where let's say I'm trading at 50, well, I've got 50 lots here buy stop. So I would proportion my position, say, right, okay, I'm going to take a 12 and a half or a 20 pip, 20 lot trade here, somewhere between that region, anywhere between a quarter and say 40% of the position I'd want to put down here. And then if I watch on a lower time frame, I see, let's say the 5 minute candle, let's say this one, we're seeing a rejection. That's fine. If the next 5 minute candle comes in and we get a bullish candle close, I'll put another 12 and a half or another 20 in. So another between 25% and 40% of my normal stake. And then what I would do if the market continues to move is as soon as it gets to my, let's say, required entry price, I would put the difference. So I'd still run with the same amount of lots should we get above there. But what you end up is an average price of somewhere here or maybe a little bit lower, depending on how much you risk lower down. The technical analysis workbook on Amazon. Okay, so is that something you've created, Gremic? And is it a written journal or is it something that you can download and you Hey Harv, how you doing? So look, hey Oscar, how we doing? So remember guys, there is just a couple of days left if you are interested in instant funded accounts. Now, Instant FX Capital, as you can see, the the website that is running along the bottom of the screen, they are running a cyber discount at the minute, a cyber discount. Yeah, we've gone from Black Friday into cyber discounts. They're doing 20% off on all instant funded accounts. They only offer instant funded accounts, and they're without doubt the most forgiving um, prop firm out there because you can pretty much do anything other than hedging. Um, Obviously, there's no arbing, so you can't. You're not allowed to do that. Uh, what else is there? But other than that, it's pretty. What's heading? Not a lot. We've got a buy stop on the DAX above the 30-minute high. Can you scalp on there? Yeah, you can do anything you like. You just can't hedge. There's no the drawdown is 10% and it's static, so it doesn't trail as you create profit. There's no daily drawdown limit. There's no consistency rule. They pay out very efficiently. There's quite a few of my members in here that have been paid out by them. So yeah, all very good. Now, um, for those of you that have just joined, I've got some lightnings here. Have I got a code for it? No need. You just register on the website and then you'll get an email from them and then one of the team will ring you and they'll just do it. It's 20% off. Um, so there's no code to associate it to me or anything like that. You just go to the website and do it and they'll look after you. Com Commander in Chief, good afternoon. Commander Chief, good afternoon. So, uh, yeah, let me just do that for you. So here you go, guys. Copy. There you go. I just shared it on the chat there, guys. Now, so who's that? I'm Rosa Elegant. Good afternoon, and thanks for the join. So we've got a pending buy stop in on the DAX above the high. NASDAQ is quite similar. I don't have any pending orders. Today I have to leave at 10 past 2. So I won't be staying any longer than 10 past 2 today, guys. I got I got to go and take care of my daughter. Um, okay, so uh, 1 second. I just need to share the link. Okay. Uh, Bloody hell, Mr. Stanley. How are you, mate? If we have a problem, can we come to you? In what sort of sense? I mean, I can connect with them, yeah, so no problems. But if it's a trade related query, I can't help like that. You have to speak to them directly. Um, AJA, good afternoon. But yeah, if there's anything, I can always try and assist and help you there because I know them all. Okay. Yeah, we've all literally, I don't know how many members. Are there any members on TikTok? Have I got any members on TikTok at the minute? Have I got any members on TikTok? Will you just let Harvey, Peanut? Oh, you've had a couple of payouts, haven't you? You've had what, 1,600 and 3,200, I reckon. AJ's Andy, how you doing? You've had about 5 grand payouts, haven't you? Um, Peanut, or is it more than that? Hey, Big Harvey. Uh, Peanut, yes, 2 payouts, perfect. Vic Snazzle, are you on TikTok? Vic Snazzle, are you on TikTok? Who else have we got around? Oh, Anna DeBollis, she won't be in today because it's her birthday. Peter Cole, I think have you had a payout with them, Peter Cole? Yeah, Vic, if you could just drop a message on TikTok, mate. I know you're on YouTube, but if you could drop a message on TikTok, that'd be great. There's someone asking what they like for payouts, etc. I don't think Lola's on. No, no, Harvey, you don't have to worry about that with those guys because there's no rules. The only rules are that you can't hedge and no arbitrage trading. Vic, there you go. The message above you that Harvey W is just asking about payouts and things. You've had one or two, haven't you, Vic? Or close to your second? Um, I had a stage 1 payout and now we're on my way to stage 2. Okay, cool. There you go. Uh, gold, 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 gold. We're getting my bias is still short on gold. My bias is still short, but we're coming into a price point where if we see buyers come in where I've got this little zone drawn here, if we see buyers come in here and we get a bullish candle, we get wick down, we can look to buy the high. WDYM. Oh God. What do you what do you what do you mean by stage 1? Sorry, mate. I'm old. I don't get all these So they have different stages because it's a scaling program. So your first account, stage 1, is 10 times your initial deposit. Stage 2 is 20 times. Stage 3 is 40 times. Stage 4 is 80 times. And stage 5 is 200 times. Stage 1, you get 80% of the profit. Stage 2, you get 80% of the profit. Stage 3, you get 70%. Stage 4, you get 60%. And stage 5, you get 50% of the profits. So basically, what happens is as they get more risk, they want more of the pie. So at the beginning, your profit margins are bigger, but ultimately they're giving you much better opportunity to secure results. Okay, so there's no like 2-minute rule that most of these companies have. There's no consistency rule. There's no trailing drawdown. There's no if you don't trade with a stop loss issue. Obviously, that's your prerogative. If you don't trade with a stop loss, you're running the gauntlet. You might get caught out. Um, and it's nothing that any of us would be advocates of, but ultimately, you're going to do whatever you want to do. The other thing you can't do is you can't hedge. So it is quite forgiving. It's basically like trading your own account, but that's it. Um, yeah, there was a few. Uh, Peter Stanley, you missed the lifetime officer. I did message you because I know you were one of the guys that were on an annual subscription, so I sent you a message. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a lifetime offer that went out last week. It closed on Saturday, I think it was, for the same price as an annual subscription. Steph N, good afternoon. What's hedge? Sorry, bro. Okay, so a hedge just means if you were one lot long, you can't go one lot short to cover yourself. It just means that your loss or your open P&L is never going to get any bigger because you're going the same long as you are same short. Does that make sense? Pleasure. I'm also a lifetime member. Best investment I've made yet. Cheers, Vic. Yeah. Well, Vic, you've done a couple of courses now with me, and how long have you been with me? About a year and a half or something. So if 120, what have we got here? 15 minute. All right, we're in the zone now. If this 15-minute candle closes, you know what? We're coming into COMEX. I'm going to put a buy stop above that previous 15-minute candle. So I'm putting a buy stop there, guys. So that's in, the high is 92.59. So I want to do 92.89. Oh, hold on a second. Am I being stupid? I forgot to check something. We have where are we? What time is it? 1:20. Unemployment claims. Let's close it. Uh, I'll give it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have. No, I'm gonna leave it in for 5 minutes because I think we could hit T1 before. I'm only gonna go for 20 pips. If we've not triggered by 27, I'm gonna close it. But I think we can hit our 20 pips before the news. You won't be saying that in 10 years. Uh, In 10 years, mate. In 10 years' time. Fucking hell. I'll be getting close to my bus pass age. So yeah, we've got news in 8 minutes. So I will kill this if it hasn't triggered and we haven't got to break even by 27. But I think we could see a spike before the news. If I see 15 pips, guys, I'm just gonna hit auto break even. So I'm just moving. Ah, no. Damn it. Let me change. Stupid thing. There we go. 41,000. That doesn't look right. Oh, sugar. I forgot about this. That's why it wasn't right. I knew there was another trade. Okay, what's the time? 23. 23. Uh, this is where we. Okay, I'm gonna kill the DAX. So the DAX hasn't triggered. I'm gonna kill the DAX. I'll come back to the DAX. We've got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Oh, we're in. Okay, all right, let's see if I can. Uh, looks like I've got slipped. Yeah, not a great slip. Right, so I'm just gonna my break even, I've brought it down a little bit to 13.5 pips because I got slipped about 1 or 2 pips there. Now get ready, guys, because it's gonna move around a bit. So I want you to get your if you see 10 pips, what are we 24 now? I think we'll do it before 27, but if we haven't done anything by 27, 28, depending where the price is, if you're in profit, reduce risk, close some, and get stops to break even. But I would like to think we'll get there. Go on, let's have a little pop. Nah, DAX would have triggered as well, so luckily I cancelled that one. Okay, let's readjust auto break even now. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more to 10 pips. There we go. Let's get this pop. Now it's up to you how you want to manage this, guys. You've got a couple of minutes yet. If it goes into profit and you want to close it out, do so. I'm going to hold it as close to 130 as possible before I reduce risk. I'll let you know what I'm doing. If it hasn't hit break even, so if you want to reduce risk or close it, do it now, guys. But I'm looking for the break even at 10 pips. We've got 3 minutes. I feel the pop coming. We've got 2.5 minutes. And here we go. There we go. Break even. Close half, guys. There you go. 20 pips. Boom. Right on the money. 27 minutes past. What did I tell you? Bring stops up a little bit just to cover any. All right, let's see if we can go on and hit full target now. We don't care what happens. Price came into my support area, and we were just forming the support here on the bullish candle. As soon as it broke the high, that was my cue to get long. Just because I have a bias doesn't mean I won't trade in the opposite direction. I've not changed my bias. My bias is still short. I wouldn't be surprised if we spike up and then sell off. But um, 30 pips up. I'm going to close another half now at 30 pips. I've just closed another half, guys. I closed another half there. DAX is popping, is it? It doesn't matter. We're not in it. We chose the right one. We chose the right one. So we made it. We made it work today, guys. We made it work. Lightning, as Bruce Lee used to say, be like water, meaning you adapt to the situation you're in. So, right, even though my bias was short, I'm still happy to trade long. Uh, Let me know if you banked some pips there, guys. Did you bank some pips? There you go, out. Okay. Mm, okay, so for sells, if I'm going to look for a sell, well, buys now, I won't do anything until we get above that first. All right. So buys above here. Initial jobless claims 191,000, expected 220. Continuous claims 1,939, expected 1,963. So the continuous claims have reduced by, what's that? 1.94 million. So they've come down by about 100,000. No, we bought here. We went long and got 30 pips above the high of this candle. So if we look at it, it was basically I didn't do it on here, but if you as soon as you see price forming here, it was this wick down. We bought above this high here. We got triggered. So that's what we call that move there. Um, Now let's have a look what's going on with the DAX. 130. Stay away from that. Okay, NASDAQ. Potential momentum entries above the high here. So we'll wait for price to push higher for now. I'm not going to do anything now. So gold. So if I'm going to take a trade on gold now, it's a sell below 41. Mm, let's have a look. 12. No, I'm not going to look for sells below there. Okay, so if I'm going to sell gold now, I want to sell below 41.80. We'll look to fill the range of that wick, which is what, 50 points. And we can look to buy. There's a wick we can work with here, which is about 40, but to clear candle space, we've got about 120. So I'm gold trades long above 42.03 and short below 41.80. So there's a $23 no trade range. Oh, hold on. Let's just update the stats. Uh, Charles, 10 pips is one move. What? 10 pips is $1. 10 pips is $1. So just give me a shout. How many pips did you get there, guys? Did you take it or did you stay away with it being used? What did you do? Let me know what you did. Dylan Diesel bad. Good. Stayed away, Peanut. The discipline. Got caught on the DAX, Vic Snazzle. You didn't close it. Hmm. The DAX actually, if you're looking at the 15, looks good because if we identify the structure here, it's created a resistance. We've come back to it. We're creating a wick down. So pop above that high will clear nice clear space. So what's the high? 28.30. 28.30. I'll do. Okay, that's in. Open trade. Oh, okay. So I've placed the DAX again. Yeah, well, uh, before NY Open, but I liked your trade. It was a good set. Not in time. DAX as well for me. Oh, Kalin's in the DAX. Trades taken. Yeah, 70 wins, 15 losses, 13 break evens. That's since the 1st of August. I never used to record them on the live stream, and then someone said to me, would I do it? So, been doing it ever since. Um, for those of you using prop accounts, there is a 20% cyber discount. I don't know where these stupid names come from. There's a cyber discount with Instant FX Capital. So if you go to instantfxcapital.com, there is a 20% discount on all accounts. It ends tomorrow. Ends tomorrow. So if you trade prop firms and you're looking for a discount, there's no code. You just have to go on the website, register. Then you'll get an email and a call, probably, or a call. I'm not quite sure. Um, and that's it. You don't need to worry about any codes or anything like that. There's no affiliation or nonsense. Um, you are in good hands with them. They pay out well. There's no silly challenges. You don't have to worry about consistency rules. You don't have to worry about did I take a trade just before the news or just after the news? Did I take a trade within 2 minutes of each other? All that nonsense. So all good. It's like trading your own personal account, just bigger. Okay. Um, yeah. Now, membership. Yeah, anyone looking to join the membership, um, then drop me a DM or click the link in the bio. You'll see. I'm from Kenya. Do they need any documents? Uh, the documents they would need is because it is a live account, you have to deposit into your own personal account. It's not a fixated demo account like you get everywhere else. Yeah, they'll need your traditional KYC documents. So Kenya's not a problem. The only issues I believe is like Belgium and the US. There may be other ones as well, but that are that they're unable to do. But that's the ones that I know of that are issues. So, um, Yeah, so we've got buy stop now on what do you call it? The DAX. So let's see what happens here. Put a partial TP in and go back to, what was it? I'm going to put 30 pips in. 30 pips. Don't be greedy just because you've had a winning trade, even though there's loads of clear space. Don't change the protocol. 20 pips. Right. So how do we manage this trade, guys? Someone going to tell me. Uh, ID and photo. Oh, is that the documents that you need, Peter? Um, Photo image, so like passport or driving license, and then something to confirm your address, I guess. Beth KK, thanks for the follow. Ethan, hello. So I tell you what, anyone that wants the lifetime offer, because Instant FX Capital are doing an offer. Okay, I'll do this cyber thing. Let me just reactivate the link. Where is it? Uh, I'll reactivate the link. It's going to last for 24 hours. So if you want to join for life, you can pay it in 3 installments with Klarna. Where is it? I'm just loading it, guys. I need to reactivate it first. But if where is it? Uh, da, 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 da. Mm, Okay, here we go. Uh, okay, if you want the lifetime offer, it's there. It's only gonna last for 97 hours, 24 hours. I've just shared it in TikTok and I'm just sharing it on YouTube. 24 hours, it's there. Um, what's this? Bullish news for gold, Fed rate cut chances increased. Look, I mean, just be wary with what you Fed rate cut. It was priced in at 90% going back to September, October. Then it dropped to 70% late end of last month. Now it's increasing again. I just don't listen to any of the waffle because good news, bad news, the markets still go up and down. So just fundamentalists, right? Think about a fundamentalist. You got these big banks that have not just teams of people, they have whole floors dedicated to understanding fundamentals. And not only do they have that, they have specialists in each different sector or area, geographic part of the world. What does the economic numbers mean here? What does it mean? What's the impact of that? And there's someone that divulges it all and puts it all into some kind of bloody algorithm that's then going to give them uh, an area of specific investing, and then they're going to send it to their traders to specialize on trading certain asset classes within that part of the world. You're a one-man band, and you want to try and take out a bit of information from the jobless report, the initial claims report, okay? And because it's not as good as expected, then we're going to find, or it's better than expected. You can say rates are more likely to stay as they are, they're less likely to be increased, or they're more likely to be decreased. Listen, try and do fundamentals as a one-man band. You might forget it. Focus on something that you can actually learn to read and interpret. The charts. The charts will tell you exactly what's going on. Okay? But H4 breakout, then sell. I don't look at H4 charts. H4 charts are probably the worst chart on the planet you can look at. Does anyone know why? Lisa, darling, does anyone know why H4? To be fair, H8 and H2 are the same as well. Do you know why they're the worst charts you can look at? But H4 specifically, because no one really looks at the 2 and the 8. If you look at a lot of daily charts, a lot of H4 charts from different brokers, they're all different. And that's because of where their server's placed. So they're grabbing different bars for each 4 hour candle. So what you might think might look bullish on, or it might be a big momentum candle on one broker, it might be a slightly, might be a doji, or might be a seller candle on another broker. So the hourly will always look the same on everyone. But I am a day trader, okay? And I'm glad you're a day trader, but don't look at the H4. It'll give you mixed signals on multiple charts, multiple brokers. So you might be thinking it's a buy signal on on your broker, but someone might be looking at another broker and it might be a sell signal. So I'm just saying it's not a common ground. Whereas if you look at the hourly chart, that will be the same on every single broker. Pricing might be slightly different, but other than that, that's it. Yeah, I'll always look at it, but I know that the way I scale down to a chart, so I'll always start and I'll work my way down, say, look at this, then I'll look at that. But I know that where I plot my levels and the candles that I'm interested in are around those levels. I'll never be looking at the 4 hour. Okay. So those of you, like I said, that are interested, I've posted a tiny URL. It says tinyurl.com MOC, Mark Owen Concepts, lifetime. That means there is no more costs. You pay once, lovely, lovely little community that is producing some outstanding results. And on that link, there will be a card option. So I'll show you. So when you, uh, where was it? So let me just do this. So when you click on the link, this will be what pops up eventually, sometime today, tomorrow. Appears to be an issue with something. A lot of issues. Okay. Oh, not responding. Well, anyway, when it pops up, I'll bring it back. Stripe appears to be having a meltdown. Okay, so this is what will happen. You'll get this page when you click on the link. Then you've got different things you can do. You can pay by Klarna, by card, Revolut Pay, or by your banking app. Klarna, when you fill that in, will give you an option to pay in 3 installments. So you don't need to pay it all in one go. It's interest free. Personal preference. If you want to get things done straight away, well then you can do it straight away. Hmm. I think at 2 o'clock I'll call it a day, or just after two. Reason for that is there's nothing really happening. We caught the move that we wanted. We got 30 pips. Um, I still, I do still like DAX for a move higher, but we need to get above that 30-minute high. We need to get above that 30-minute high. So yeah, I'm going to leave that in. I'm leaving it in for now anyway. If it hasn't triggered by, if it's not triggered by what, 2:05, then I'll cancel the order. Now, for those of you that are watching gold, get alerts set. I mean, I'm not going to be trading anymore this afternoon if DAX doesn't trigger. But get alerts set above 42.02 and around 41.80. Reason for those alerts is you want to be notified when price gets to that point, because although we want to be looking for a breakout here or a breakout down here, if price moves in a linear direction with big candles, then there's a potential for a range trade, or we'll call it range trade, a range trade from the base or range trade from the resistance here. So what we'd want to do is we'd want to see a rejection of that level. So if price came into the resistance or the support, we'd want to see either buyers coming at support and the candle close, or we'd want to see sellers coming at resistance and the candle close. We're now nearly got a full setup. Only thing we need to wait for now is the market to reverse. So if you got a seller candle close at resistance, the next candle to push back up, we sell the low of the seller candle. So it's a very systematic approach. It's not we're not sat here going, oh, shall we do this? Should we do that? Oh God, I've risked too much money. It is an if done scenario. So when you come to place trades, you know exactly the setup you're looking for. You know how you're going to scale out. You know how you're going to manage the trade. Obviously, there's times where we do things slightly differently, and that's usually around news, like you saw today. I don't normally put my break even at 10 pips, but I did today. So that you'll see adapt to current market situations. The setup was still there, but we had to change our management just due to the current situation at hand. Yeah, any questions, guys? Any questions? Pip Hub, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Um, we've not we've only taken the one trade. We do have a pending order now, but I'm probably going to close it shortly. God, give it 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. So if you've got questions, fire them in while I'm here. Might as well make use of the time as opposed to sit watching a chart that's not moving. Yeah, I don't know that name, so welcome. Very quiet. Everyone's quiet. TikTok, YouTube. What's happened? I have a funded challenge with Alpha. I'm wondering how I log into MT5 web terminal like you. I don't think you can. Isn't Alpha futures? Ange or Jose back at Spurs. All right then. Ferguson or Moyes back at United. Okay. Well then what you'll have to do, let me have a look. What's the name of it? Is it just called Alpha? Is it Alpha Funding? Alpha Capital. Um, uh, Let me have a look. Product trading. Okay, so when you go to the website, go to across the top, you'll see trading, and then you see platforms. And then when you come down, you'll see MetaTrader 5. Just click on MetaTrader 5 and it'll give you a download for Windows, Mac, Android, web browser, or iOS. So you just need to go to their website and then you can download it off their website. ACG Markets is the broker, whoever they are. Now, um, okay, so yeah, I will be doing a giveaway next Monday. Okay, so just go to Alpha Capital Group website, and then along the top you'll see trading with a drop-down menu, and then go to platforms, and then Meta 5 is the first one. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so next Monday I'm gonna do a giveaway, guys. I'm gonna do a giveaway. So this is gonna be for anyone that is interested in what shall I give away next week? Should we do a coaching session or shall I do a month in the membership? A pleasure gone with the Kim. Okay, I'm gonna say on Monday I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna do a coaching session, and the reason being is because there's only gonna be a couple of weeks left um, of this month. So there you go. So there's the link posted in TikTok. Now remember, guys, if you did want the lifetime membership, I've just reopened the link. It's there for 24 hours. So 24 hours for the lifetime access. I think I pinned it at the top on TikTok. I don't know. Um, Copy. Yeah. So there you go. There's the link. I'm gonna go in about 4 minutes. So I've just posted the link again on both TikTok and YouTube. Um, so let's see how this hourly is closing. Yeah, so gold only if you get a close above the level for me. So yeah, next Monday. Now, guys, if you have already filled in your details in that link that I posted, if you've already done it, please don't do it again because it just makes a nuisance for me because then some of you will have multiple entries and then I have to find you, delete you, change the lucky wheel. See if we can get some new winners. Or someone said use ChatGPT or Grok to pick a random winner out of all the names. So I don't mind. Can do whatever. Right. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to go now, but you know what to do. You know the situation. Today we've had one trade, one win. Probably finished up with about 22 and a half pips out of it. Okay. Cheers, Vic. Cheers, everyone. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Final session tomorrow. I might do a London Open tomorrow. Might do a London Open. See how tired I am tonight. Who would be interested in doing a London Open tomorrow morning? If I'm going to do it tomorrow morning, we'll do it at either 6:30 or 7. So keep an eye on the social media, and you'll see. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. See you, team.